Let's talk about the appetite that now exists. We saw yesterday Germany announcing a big deal to increase spending on armoured personnel carriers and frigates. How much political appetite is there in Europe to scale up the defence industry to Cold War scale types of numbers?
Well, defense spending reached a record $2.2 trillion last year, so it's not that far away to think about this increase in defense spending and this appetite for it. Mainly, it's being driven by, in Europe, Russia's aggression in Ukraine has been a major wake-up call. And then on the other side, you've got China's rising military might and its investments, which is actually also the looming threat of Beijing moving on Taiwan. We see the political unrest in Ukraine, in Middle East. All of this after years of limited defense spending following the Cold War. More and more European nations are now stepping up and spending more in light of all of these threats. So yes, the appetite is increasing.
In terms of how we finance this, how's it going to work? Is this going to come out of national budgets? Is this going to come out of pan-European debt? What is the current thinking? Because the numbers are big, and it's going to be interesting to see exactly how ultimately Europe deals with this problem.
Absolutely. So we looked at two scenarios, and one of our scenarios is defense spending increasing to 2% for all the countries, and the other one was 4%. And in the 4% scenario, our calculations show that the total numbers could add up to over $10 trillion over the next decade on just defense spendings and borrowings to finance this. But where does the money come from? Well, there's a difficult trade-offs for the governments to take. If they borrow more, we're currently in a period of extremely high prolonged interest rates, which would be extremely expensive. It could impact economic growth. It could have further tightenings of government budgets along the way. But on the other side, if they spend it on, if they finance it by cutting spending or increasing taxes, that's also a problem, especially in terms of low economic growth.